Mame fa na say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there o say dem yopo.
ECGMD lament effects of city depreciation on operations, and they almost say ECG juma omuntumi ndi nyina because dollar no was so. They don't have any excuse again. They have finished you people. ECG today, their work, everything is down the drain. They cannot deliver nothing. You some side dollar no was so. Na kwasia why the dollar no cost. Whose job is it to manage the dollar, not to get to that level? Who are they blaming? They are blaming us. We are the same people who gave them the nod, thinking they can think. These are people we thought they could think. You and I, we are not economists. You and I, we don't manage funds. You and I, we are not finance people. You and I, we are not health personnel. There are people who say they can think. Let's give them the country so that they work in our favor. We hand over this nation to these dwarfs and they tell us that it's our fault. What time they are now turning around to tell you, say, they can't do it. And you still tell me, the job was simple. You say you know how to do it. You said the dollar was too high. You said you can make petrol go down. You can make diesel go down. You can employ more people. You can change the economy. Do the job for 8 years. You're telling me to give you another chance. Me akwasiaba. Me Jimmy. This is how reasonable people think. And these people have lost it. They have finished you people. And they are panicking. Bryn Acheampong, I know a room in his hotel almost $700 million and over egum cash. He's panicking. He doesn't know what to do. Bryn Acheampong. I know over $700 million. The hotel, he's panicking. He's scared. Since that snake hotels, no, now opposite or movie by 500 million. Sa hotels na. They have invested in everything called real estate. And the real estate organ will be on them. The money is with them. They can't move with the money. They moved Bank of Ghana money into houses, homes. When you see that fool standing on stage and misbehaving, he's scared. And that amount of money, you can't tell me nobody knows about it. And this is what we talk about every day. They are scared, and at this point, they can kill. So we have to be ready. If they have to go down first, they have to go. Because we cannot go down at their we need to do it because we cannot allow these people to destroy what we have all built together. No. It is crazy. What we are talking about is not a joke. You people have no country. Nothing is working in Ghana. Nothing is working in Ghana. Until you need to get this in your head. And your personal mental the things I know. When I tell you, change these people, I have a reason. The things I know. Nyoma miminim. Samekasa mikemu asemba akwachirewa. Ekrono mubawo wo mo sekan. But the best I can tell you is vote against these people. They are bad people. Sikan kofo we atamo Bank of Ghana. Our my recording is 0. Bryn Acheampong. Guys, these are bad people. They have money on them. They don't know what to do with the money. Abomoso. They cannot travel with the money, and they are scared power is going to change. And now they don't trust anybody around them. They are scared. But we have to prove to these people, say, every single thing they have taken from us, they need to pay back. The Bryn Acheampong stage, you know, a fear. Right now, they are going to adapt that fear strategy. They are scared. They know people know where they are keeping what. They know. They know people know. You cannot carry $200 million on your back and run. You can't. A gun and a share. You cannot carry money. 200 million, 400, 700, 1.2 billion on your back and run. Can't be anywhere to me gum echu Ghana. We live in Ghana. They live with you. Remember, Agyapadie is still in force. These people Their constitution is Agyapadie book. Don't get it twisted. That is what they are doing. Now that we know, we should not sit back. This book, don't take it for granted. These people want to take over this country. They have killed. They have laughed about it. They think they can still do it again. We need to cross that path. We need to get to that point. Realize, say, until we get these people out of power, we are all slaves. They are dangerous people. They have done too much evil to people. They are scared to leave power. Omaya Bonnie, too much. They have done too much damage to people. They have harmed people. They have rendered people jobless. They have murdered people. They are scared. Guys, after this short break, we'll do the do.
This is the Agyapadie document, a document from the MPP Akufo-Addo government meant to serve as a blueprint to get them to remain powerful while in government and out of government. These are excerpts. Acheampong Mafia wills Ghana for private use. This is the Agyapadie document. Part 1. Controlling the judiciary. We must make sure we use the court system to help us damage the NDC beyond repair. Let us start prosecuting people. That is why we need to put our people there.
I haven't been appointed a justice of this. Fulfillment of Article 144, Clause 2 of the Constitution.
Otherwise, we have a problem. Our attempt to take charge of the judiciary is a matter of necessity. The Airbus saga.
For this, the procurement process was just 1 day. It was just 1 day.
The whole process?
From the Minister of Finance to the procurement agency, and they finished with everything and then sending it back. I mean,
is that normal?
It was absolutely abnormal.
Why are we so quiet on the Airbus scandal? Yes, we know we haven't found enough evidence to indict Mahama, but a lot of Ghanaians were buying into our approach. Why have we stopped? It is time to go back to the drawing board. Intelligence gathering. The intelligence gathering power allows us to target and eliminate any potential threat from within the MPP, particularly those not inherently loyal to our cause and non-ness, which include members of the opposition NDC, the media, the roles of Kweku Baako, Paula Dumotre, Kwame Sefakai, and Obi of multimedia cannot be underestimated. It is for this reason that Nana nearly sacked Kandapa for delaying the release of their monthly allowance of 1 million Ghana cedis, since the national security budget does not go through the normal scrutiny. The Agyapadie document, Part 2. Agyapadie wicked agenda exposed. Acheampong Mafias.
Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo.
Currently, with Nana in total control of the whole entity of Ghana, we have a duty to ensure that we take the commanding heights of the essential fabric of the country, in order that even in the event that Nana leaves the scene after the mandatory 8 years, the sons and daughters of Acheampong would be firmly secured, and such control both financially and economically that we can no longer be ignored in the battle to control the destiny of Ghana. In doing this, we need to be strategic. We would have to work with other people from some of the diverse ethnic groups, including some carefully selected people in Asante and other diverse ethnicities or lands. This would make them believe that they also have a hand in the pie. Although the Asante group within the current MPP is gearing itself to take over the party after Nana's tenure in 2024, it will be ideal if we could work to bypass them in 2024. With hard work, we could work to pass the mantle over to a non-Akan person, preferably from the north under whose presidency we could secure the maturity of our takeover project. When we have finally captured the command and control sectors of the country for our private use, we would then be in a better position to wield the necessary political and economic muscle to manage the destiny of the country under the reign of the House of Fr3sh. To be specific, we need to strengthen our efforts to control the mineral resources as well as the electricity and water institutions. The success of this project depends on the way in which we, for the time being, control the judiciary and the press. Our agenda for political dominance would hinge on our financial might. We therefore need overwhelming control of the key economic growth pillars of Ghana. Again, control of the key economic growth pillars and financial sectors will give us unparalleled leverage in the periods we may not have direct political authority. The takeover of Kotoka International Airport by the use of management agreement is also one that is facing considerable headwinds from the workers. Phase 2. This stage is scheduled to commence from January 2021. This phase will consolidate the gains made in the banking, insurance, and capital markets, financial services sector. It will also see the taking of significant stakes in mining, oil and gas, telecommunication, as well as maritime and aviation. The banking sector. Mother. Control of the mother is essential to control the industry. So far, the head of the mother and his first deputy are strongly aligned to our cause. They are from our compound and we perceive no threat from these two. A strong Bawumia loyalist should be appointed to the role to further strengthen the Bawumia political cause. This is in line with protecting the legacy of Nana that could enable us to sidestep and further alienate the Kufuor faction. Biological children. These are banks in which we should have controlling interest. The collapse of local banks with ties to the opposition NDC and other rival political factions during the cleanup operations undertaken by the mother was a resounding success. It facilitated the flow of substantial financial resources into our war fund, though backflow of some advertised cleanup costs. EcoBank. We have two routes of entry into this institution. First is through Senate, which has a seat on the board of EcoBank Ghana by virtue of its shareholding. This seat is occupied by the Director General of SNET. In phase 2 of our agenda, Kofi Bosompim Osafo Mafo, who is a Deputy Director General of SNET, should be made the Director General to give him the seat on the EcoBank board. Insurance. Mother. The current team at the helm of the National Insurance Commission, especially the Insurance Commissioner, is well aligned and so far has worked efficiently in furtherance of our objectives. So long as they continue in this vein, there would be no need for changes at the helm. From 2023, it is envisaged that the commission would be headed by Bawumia loyalists. Biological children. The enterprise group is a dominant leader of the insurance industry, and its position has been strongly enhanced since the coming into power of MPP government in 2017. The Agyapadie document also talks about sponsoring of election candidates to executive positions of key labor unions, such as the Ghana National Association of Teachers, NAGRAT, UTAG, TUTAG, GMA, and many more. In the document, it says, so they can influence the appointment of enterprise trustees and Enterprise Investment Limited as trustees of fund managers of the Tier 2 and Tier 3 pension funds of those labor unions. In the capital market, mother, compatriot Ogbami Tete is doing a fantastic job heading the Securities and Exchange Commission. Just like the banking sector, the cleanup leading to the revocation of licenses of several fund and asset management companies was a success despite legal challenge from a handful of defunct entities in this space. Papa Kwesi Indum's Black Shield Capital is causing a few troubles, but he can easily be dealt with using a numerical advantage in the judiciary or even his dodgy relationship with the CIA. Kennedy Acheampong.
What does it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his life? Yes, yeah.
The plans for Kennedy Acheampong in the Agyapadie document, a very good asset. The party must, as a matter of need and plausibility, defend him. He has the utmost control over our action troopers and all our former criminal elements who are purpose for the final push, in addition to his deep pocket, while conceding his magnanimity towards the base, his trenchment for being a loose cannon in attacking presence who should be left alone is sometimes worrying. As a result, he must eventually be weaned off as our project reaps dividends to need less and less of his funding. The Agyapadie document also has plans for Kojo Oponkroma, the information minister and former broadcast journalist. While our team aims at total dominance of the media architecture in the nearest future, there is the need to have a generally good appeal in the media. Kojo Oponkroma has successfully recruited about 80% of top journalists, including some with adversarial tendencies towards us. His weekly covered the roles of Kweku Bako, Paula Dumochiri, Kwame Sefakai, Obi of multimedia cannot be underestimated. The Agyapadie document also has plans for Esther Osu, the communication minister. We score Esther Osu 70% for her execution of the agenda to close down pro-NDC radio station and TV stations, while we praise her for closing media entities such as Radio XYZ, Capital Radio, Muntie FM, and many more. She scores some low marks in the implementation of the project.
Have a wonderful night. Tomorrow we will meet to discuss Ghana. My name is Kevin Akoberu Taylor. My production team, you can call them the Ghost Team. Good. God bless you. God bless me. God bless every single individual. Cheers and good night. PENDREAM TV. Now, so far so good. Say open online portal e Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.